Hello. Hello. Right, on this vid, I've cocked up on the videoing. I've fitted an oil cooler, and so I start this video basically bending these pipes. Hopefully I can make a bit of sense of the editing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fit an oil cooler on this one, and just to, I got asked off a guy called Chartwins from USA what tyres I run. These ones, well, they're my winter tyres really, and I haven't taken them off. Anyway, they're good on the road as long as I run quite low pressures. I usually run about, I don't know, what, maybe, oh, I don't know, oh, Gordon Bennett. Usually around about, I don't know, 16 pounds in the front and 18 to 20 pounds in the back. If I've got my camping gear on, I put about 20 pounds in the back. But I always run them fairly low. The front one is a King's KT914 cat's paw tyre, and the rear, which is a block built trail tyre, is a Heidenau K67. So hopefully that'll clear that little bit up for him. He asked if they'd fit on his Triumph 500. If you can get the sizes, I can't see any problem with fitting them. But yeah, well, I don't find them bad. They're good in the wet. They're great on grass and stuff like that. So whizzing through camp fields, they're sorted. Right, this is the front tyre, obviously. As I say, King's cat's paw, that one. Get me a bit of paper. It's a King's KT914 cat's paw. And the rear, if I can get to it, it's a bit dark. And the rear is a Heidenau K67, I think it was. Block built. Yeah, so that's the rear tyre. Heidenau, if you can see it, spelled like so. But anyway, back to the vid. This vid, I'm going to be fitting this oil cooler onto it. I've had it run up. Obviously, because of the way it's positioned and what have you, I had to prime it with oil and fill it. Otherwise, it'd have took ages off the pump, and I'd have probably ended up seizing my rockers. So I primed it separately through the pipes with a squirty bottle. But in general, I think I've got most of the video together. So right, anyway, thanks for all the nice comments and things on YouTube, and to all my friends and subscribers on the Magic. Next project, I'm starting on the little MZ, so I'm halfway to do that. And the little MZ, there's a tyre I'm cleaning off, and there's the bike. Right, hopefully this will work. I want these bending more of a U shape, so I'm using that as a former, and I'm going to try and basically bend it around the socket. Fingers crossed it'll work without distorting this end too much. Right, distinct plays out a bit. I'm just going to get this red hot, hopefully. I'm putting a bit of heat in it on the gas cooker, and then I'll get out my gas blowtorch. That'll do with that. The tripod is in the way, right? And then my general idea, I'm fitting an oil cooler, is to bring that back like that, and then I'll bring the pipes down. Pop that on the floor, and I'll do the same with the other one. Right, here we go. I'll try and get a bend on the other one, same place. It's bending nice. Yeah, that'll do good. And that'll do us. Saw them off here, and I'll just poke my plastic pipe onto there. I need a little bit more on it about here, so I'm going to heat it more there now. I want it to actually come straight down. It might actually do, that's not far off that. That'll do for that one. That'll do. A bit untidy, but they'll do. Right, and I'm going to fit the cooler about there. Hopefully it'll do what it's supposed to do. The reason I wanted the pipes up over like this is so the oil cooler stays full of oil, and then it doesn't have to prime or bleed or anything on that style. I can soon take it off to drain it and clean it. Hopefully it won't catch too much shit off the mudguard. But yes, we'll see what it'll go like there. But I don't want it to interfere with the airflow, so I don't want it any higher, really. So I thought about here would be the best. Right, I've put a taper on the end, well, a bit of a chamfer, for when I shove my plastic pipe on. Right, I've made sure there's no rag or swarf inside. I'll give these a good blow out and a good swish out with petrol. So they should go on now, hopefully. Right, yeah, the oil cooler. I went down my mates, and what I've done, a lot of the pins were bent, so I've straightened them up as best I can. So it's nice and clear now. Hopefully it doesn't leak when I put it on, we'll soon see. Yeah, it doesn't feel like it leaks. These are the original hoses off it. I'm putting it on the return side, so there won't be any pressures involved. Pressure isn't a problem in it. And then these, they'll bring me the feed and return pipe to it, and I'll be able to hopefully run it down my front tubes and then screw or make a bracket and bolt it to the front tubes and then see how it goes. So I'm just going to use the nylon braided stuff. So this has been on a dozen things. Make sure it's alright. Right, I want some boiling water. I'll chop these bits of tape off. These were to make up room for Jubilee clips. Because I had it on my gas torch at one time when I needed to be, I don't know, away from the gas bottle. Right, I'm just going to heat these ends up and shove them onto my oil pipes. I'll just warm the pipe up a bit and don't burn my hand. And the pipe. Ow, 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 ow. Pipe's maybe a bit too warm. Ha, ha, ha. It's just starting to go on there. Plug it back in the water. And just try and get it on, maybe about an inch or so. Ow! And there we have that. Yeah, half an inch. So enough room to get either a cable tie or a clip round there. Do the same on the other end. Just taking care not to scallop the end of the pipe on the end of the tube. Started, so warm it up again. Ow, bloody hell. And there I've got my two pipes on. So I'll do, I'll just chop that to length. Want to get it on the bike, hopefully. Right, they're not tight then, I'm just going to neaten up with a bit of cylinder black. While the pipe was hot, I've just put cable ties on the end. I've got cable ties on my rocker feed. No problem with them. If the pipe's hot, it squashes it nice. Probably scrape half of this off when I put my spanner on it. And I used cylinder black in here. When I'd straightened these up, I'd scrape a fair bit of paint off. Just don't use too much, like to block this up. I won't paint the middle bit, it has the numbers on. Right, let that dry and see what happens. Well, there's my oil cooler fitted. Hopefully it's not too close to the mud guard. Seems to work. Not getting any leaks. So we'll have to see how that goes. Right, the brackets I've made, I haven't got video making it. They're basically this shape and that shape for the bottom one. So as you see, I've had to bend it round and double it back. And it was because of the position of the fixings on the oil cooler and the frame. So I've had to bring them round a touch and bend them, and I've doubled them back like that for the bottom one, or top one, and the bottom one I've bent like that and fixed to the frame. I'll have to get another couple of jubilee clips for the bottom. Now my pipes, right, how can I show this? Right, this is the track I've used. Down my front frame and across. And then the hard bit is getting it to fit on these pipes here. Because it was on the floor, because it's so low, it was hard for me to get the camera in. This is the primary side. Down my crankcase. It's not tight against the motor. Let me see. Back along here. Through there, and I brought it round the back of the frame like so. Then that one connects to the pipe coming out of the engine. Yeah, can't see very well. So this pipe coming round here connects here to the pipe coming out the engine, and this pipe from this side comes along, and then I joined it, we can't see, I joined it to the original upwards pipe, to the rockers, with a piece of copper pipe, and then that just comes up the top here and then feeds the rockers and goes up there as normal. Hopefully I can make some sense of that editing.